My name is Joshua, born into the tribe of Levi. So, yes, I'm a priest, but as you can tell, not an ordinary priest. My priestly duty is to shepherd, to be a shepherd of the lambs that are spotless and without blemish, that will be slaughtered, that will be sacrificed in a year. That is what I do. So me and my fellow shepherds, as everyone calls us, were there that night, the night that I'm about to tell you about. The night was an ordinary night, nothing special going on, cool breeze, a little bit cold, but not bad. And there we were, just minding our own business. There was something strange, though. There was a star in the distance that we hadn't seen before. But we just kind of put it out of our minds. But then, all of a sudden, an angel of the Lord appeared. Oh, man, that scared us half out of our wits. And of course, he said, "Do not be afraid." That was easy for him to say. I mean, we were scared. An angel of the Lord just appears? Well, he said, "Do not be afraid, for I bring you good news of great joy, that in the city of David, there is born a Savior, and he is Christ the child." Well, just that information was overwhelming. I mean, just to think, the Messiah that we have been waiting for all these generations, perhaps was born this night. The Messiah. And it's as if he could read our minds. He said, "Here is a sign. You will find this newborn babe in a stable, in a manger, wrapped in linen cloth." And then, if that wasn't enough, he called down a multitude of angels, and they all sang, "Glory be to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill to men." And then, like that, they were gone. Wow. We stood around and tried to find out, was this really true? What are we to do? What is going on? I mean, why did angels come to see us? Then we decided that a few of us would go and see if this was really true. Some would stay with the sheep. Then as we're thinking about this, we said, well, what's the first clue? City of David, Bethlehem. And as we turned in the direction of Bethlehem, we noticed that star was shining in that direction. So we hurried off and gone to Bethlehem to see if we could find this babe in the manger. And as we're going, we're talking about this and wondering why the shepherds came to us. Well, perhaps because we are of the tribe of Levi, that we are priests, that we are to know when the Messiah is to come. But why? And then the thought came to us, how are we going to find this stable? I mean, there's a lot of inns in Bethlehem and there's a lot of stables. How are we going to find it? And as if the answer was for us, as we got closer and closer, it seemed that star got brighter and brighter. And then at the edge of town, not in the main part of Bethlehem, but at the edge of town, there was an inn. And that star seemed to be right over that inn. We went up and we knocked on the door. And we said to the innkeeper, has a baby been born here this night? And he said, no. He said, no baby's been born in my inn. And as we were about to walk off, he said, wait a minute, wait a minute. He said, however, there was a pregnant lady and her husband that came last night, and I had no more room. And he told us that he gave them a place in the stable. Well, we ran to the stable to look and see, and sure enough, there was a man and a woman standing by the manger. And at a distance, we could tell that there was something in the manger. But we asked to get closer and closer and asked to see if indeed this is what the angel told us. And the husband and wife called us in and said, come and see. And there, wrapped in linen cloth, was the baby, the newborn baby. What did the angel say to us? For unto you this day in the city of David is born the Savior, the Christ child. We told the parents that the angels came and visited us, and they told us that angels came and visited them too. Angels told us the story. Angels told us specifically where to go to find this babe wrapped in linen cloth and lying in the manger. What an odd place for this Savior to be born. What an odd place for the Savior to even be put in a manger where animals eat and are used. I'll never forget this night that I witnessed. This night that was so bright, this night that the angels came and told us where to find the Savior of the world. The angels told us that if we believed what they told us, that it was very true that salvation was for us. Oh, how I will never forget that God so loved anyone that believes that this babe born in a manger on Christmas Eve is truly, truly the Son of God.